Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Christmas in January. So we've crossed the year and we're starting all over, but still doing Christmas on the 25th of every month. I'm coming at you from a different side today because I watched back one of my videos. I don't know if it was just that one. I hadn't noticed it in others, but when I use my right arm, it kind of goes right across the screen, and I don't do as much with my left arm, so I thought maybe this one might be a little bit better vantage point. I still haven't got the long-term solution in place yet, but I have an appointment to get for the guy who's going to install it to come shopping with me. He didn't want me to buy and I didn't want to buy the components without him being there. So anyway, that's enough about that. For today's Christmas page, I'm documenting the ornaments on the Christmas tree, and I kind of tried to figure out how to do it so that I could draw lines and kind of explain the story to each of the things. And what I'm going to do is do a separate digital page on the back that kind of goes through these, and I'll put it on the back of this page because I want that documented for posterity, as it were. And I also want to brag about the fact that because I have been feeling bad and haven't been able to be on my feet, pretty much the Christmas village stayed up. So I've I got it all broken down, got it all packed away a couple days ago, and James came and I got everything labeled and organized, and I cleared the space in the closet, and James came and put all the boxes away. So there's nothing out there. I've actually returned to my normal way of life, sort of. For today's page, I'm going to use this, which is sketch number 101 at Scrap-A-Sketch, and it's great to mix different pattern papers, and I'm going to do just that. I'm starting out, well, I'm going to put that aside, starting out with this sheet, which is from Mittens and Mistletoe by Crate Paper from a couple years back, and I have made a cluster of this. I know is basic gray figgy pudding, and I've used the reverse side of it to go on either side of my panel of photos. And these are two sides of the same Carta paper, and I forget what it's called. I don't know that I have the branding strip on what I have left. So I'm going to place that down here, and then I have a tag, a couple tags made from a paper that I have no idea where it came from. It's single-sided, so it may be a Scrap-A-Sketch printable. I'm thinking that might be what it is. It's a gorgeous blue. Doesn't match the Crate Paper blue exactly, nor does it match the blue stripe that is in the basic gray paper, but it's close enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. I'm laying it flat, and I'm going to put it as close to the bottom as makes sense, with just a little bit of the bottom showing. And I'm doing that because I was planning to do this, But you know, that's too close. I think I'm going to do this on here. So in that case, I can actually move this up. Let's see how successful I am in doing that without making a mess of things. Let's try to do it that way. Okay. Now, I have this photo that was taken of the whole tree from top to bottom, but it didn't get the absolute top and it didn't get the bottom, and it kind of showed the shape of it to be imperfect the way the photo was taken. And so I just cut a triangle out of the full part of the page, just as a kind of an accent to this page. So I think I'm going to do, let's put them right side up. I think I'm going to do the photos sort of up on here, but I don't want it too far up there. I'd like a little bit of the red showing below, and so let's see how well that works. I like this overlapping. I'd like that overlapping, and I'd like some red showing here. So I'm thinking that's a good placement. Now I have the tree that's going to go there, and I thought I'd do the tag right here, and I may have something else to put on that tag. Let me just get this down. I must be running low on the adhesive. I'm going to do that, and I'll slide that under, and I kind of want it down a little bit. And I have run some embroidery floss through here, just kind of several layers of it. This I'm going to put flat down because that's where my title's going to sit, and that's going to raise it up enough, I think. And I took a scrap, the other piece of this scrap, and I cut it into a tag shape, but didn't do the hole because I knew I was going to put my title on there. And then I bordered it so that it would really show up, mainly because I was going to be putting it on the blue background. But in fact, it's, I'm going to raise it up a little bit there so that it's not completely down in there. Okay, and my this is my Bramble Fox title. It says Spread Joy, and that was kind of my incentive for getting the tree decorated and getting the village up this year. I had kind of fallen victim to, oh, I don't know, what would you call it? Feeling sorry for myself, maybe. The last few years, couple years, because of all the things that the season kind of represented. And I decided that this year I was going to spread joy and actually kind of have a, I'm sorry, there's some things that usually are handier that I'm having to reach differently. Anyway, I just decided this year was going to be different, and I'm so glad I did. As I was putting away the village, I was reflecting on how just the act of putting it up and, you know, having activities and downstairs where, you know, people could kind of casually come in and out. Just all of that made such a difference in how I felt about this holiday versus the last couple. And I just kind of can't look, I can't wait to put it back up next year. And that's not how I felt. I did put bits of it up in previous years. What I'm doing now is I've got a couple sticker sheets, 3 different kinds of sticker sheets. This is chipboard, and it is October Afternoon from Silent Night. This is Winter Cottage from, I don't know, a few years back, and this is a Photoplay. And so I've got this star that I'm going to put at the top of my tree that I cut out here, and it's just to kind of decorate the tree. And I have, let's see, what would be good on here? I know that I want to use this fa la la, maybe right down here. It's a really good color, and it's fa la 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 as opposed to fa la la. I'm just gonna place it down there. Let me get it straight and not knock it wonky if I can. And now I want something to put on this tag. And I've got this little circly thing. If I put it right in the middle, it'll be, I think that's going to look best, though. Let me get my tweezers. I need to stop putting that in my mouth. I don't have enough hands. Trying to line that up just with the middle there. And I was thinking I might have a couple of these hearts, or a couple, we'll see. These are foam stickers, and I could do this right there, or even there. I think that kind of looks better. And then I have another one that goes the other direction that could kind of go here, also attached to the photo. And let's see, I have a couple hearts, so I can do my little hearts down here, my overlapping hearts. And then I have a couple of leaf sprigs that I was thinking of using somewhere around there, but they may actually look better here. And I think that may be all I want to do there. I kind of like these pine cones, and I love this green candy cane. Thought about using it there, but instead I used the fa la 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 la. And in these, in this, there's a few, there's a date sticker there. I'm not crazy about that. So I'll save these for something else. I had thought maybe I would use this tag that has the form of a tree, because that's kind of, and I was maybe going to try to work it in here, but I like this, especially since I decided to put this on here instead of up there. So I'm going to call this done, and with this I will say that I hope you all are enjoying documenting fond holiday memories, and I thank you for the inspiration that you've provided me to look at the holidays a little bit differently. So, happy Christmas in January, and thank you, Lisa, for another wonderful sketch that I could take great liberties with and still remain somewhat true to the original. There's mine, and there's yours. So, I thank you all. Bye. Let me raise this up and